Now, speaking of another virus infecting, it seems like Bernie Sanders is infecting the Democrat Party, and at least the DNC club that typically decides the elections, just like they did last time, where they said, you know what, we can't have Bernie Sanders. Let's make sure it goes to Hillary. And they did that, and that's been established, and Bernie kind of, took a knee and wound up a millionaire, okay? Now, we're not saying one happened because of the other, but, he took a knee, and all of a sudden, the committed diehard socialist has got 3 homes and millions of dollars, as Michael Bloomberg pointed out, although Bloomberg's not really one to be throwing any stones about anybody because of wealth. But they've now come out and announced that Bernie had kind of run away with the Nevada caucus. And by the way, since when did it start taking the Democrats so long to count the votes of their caucuses? I mean, what's going on with the Democrat Party? They can't even come up with the results of their own votes until like a week after the fact. But anyway, they've come out. Bernie got 46%. Biden, they say, got 19.6%. He didn't even know when he was in Las Vegas. He thought he was in California. I mean, Biden is just so out to lunch. But he apparently got 19.6%. Buttigieg got 15.3%. Warren, 10.1%. And Klobuchar, 4.8%. At least that's the numbers I was looking at. Now, I had pulled up, I must have shut it down. I had pulled up the audio from Bernie Sanders last night saying, you know what? There were some good things about Fidel Castro. I mean, come on 60 Minutes. I don't. You probably didn't hear that. By the face you gave me, Pat, you didn't hear that.
I didn't. I missed it last night.
So I got to think one place that Bernie will not be winning the primary is going to be the state of Florida. I mean, because that's going to be on every ad down in South Florida. And certainly the Cubans who live in Florida and the Venezuelans who live in Florida, of which there are many, are not going to stand for that kind of talk. Where Bernie Sanders, kind of like what he said. Excuse me, I hope I don't have the coronavirus. Having trouble keeping my voice this morning a little bit. But kind of like what he said, with respect when he was over in Moscow. Hey, there's some good things about this system. They got pretty little subway stations, artwork everywhere. This is a highly cultured society, this Soviet system. When he had his honey, remember, and they all got together and sang, "This land is your land, this land is my land." Remember all that fun with our shirts off? We played that for you before. You can go out there and find that video on the internet if you want to watch it.
Got to be Bernie and Michelle.
It's worth watching. It's worth watching. Thank you for listening to the Morgan Streetman Show. We hope you enjoyed what you heard, and if you did, please click like and subscribe to help us out. And remember that we recommend that you exercise your brain at least once a week.